Hello, and welcome back to Time Travel is Possible, your favorite YouTube channel where we review many vintage items. Today we're staying with the theme, going back in the time machine to 1979, the vintage Star Wars Troop Transporter. I think I said that right. As always, you guys are going to know a lot more about this than me, and I encourage you to share your memories of if you had this toy or you wanted this toy or you knew a friend that had the toy. So basically, everything is almost complete except the two immobilizers that go, the immobilizing pods that go over whoever the prisoners are. Okay, and I don't have any of those. Otherwise, I have, you want to look for these 6. There's 3 on each side here. The number one thing that's always missing is the red cover for the battery cover. Inside, you can see I have a battery in there. It does go in this way. Positive, negative. Slides right in there. And then you can see how clean it is on the inside, the connections. That's always a good sign. So we put that back on. And then just so you know, number one, C battery. And then just so you know, when you turn this on, it needs to be to the right. Okay. That took me a while because there's no on and off here. And I had to take it apart and I had to get the electronics part working. But you want to make sure that's on. Both of the doors are on up front here where the drivers would sit. And they're really flimsy. It's just plastic. So if you bend them too far back, they could break off. So you wanted to make sure that those are there. Those are solid. They click in. And then up here, you have the 6 red buttons that make the noises. You have the 2 guns here. You have the seat. Supposedly it's supposed to hold 9 people. 1 here, 1 there. 3 on each side, and I think the other one's supposed to be up here. You could obviously put 1 in the back, or even another prisoner, or supplies, whatever your imagination comes up with there. And then these all have these little springs, so they get pressed down, these red buttons, and then they're supposed to make a noise. Of course, when I bought it, that did not happen, because any Star Wars vehicle that has the electronics has a motor that seizes up inside the machine, so you have to take it apart. Now, there are videos out there that show you how to take it apart. There's one in particular. It's very dramatic. It shows you all the wrong things to do at first, when really the easiest thing to do is just take off these 3 screws on the back here. 1, 2, 2, 3. And then this part, it also snaps. You can tell the black holds onto the gray part here and holds that in place. Same on the other side. And all you do is take off those 3 screws, peel this whole part back, and that will show inside here the white cylinder record player that's inside. And the only thing that's happened, and you'll see like right where this black thing is almost once you're on the inside, there's a spot where you could take any tool really. This person was using an eraser and a pencil. But you really got to apply pressure, and you got to stick it in that hole part there and spin it right or left. Keep spinning it. Keep the battery in place. You can actually take, there we go, getting some sound. You could take this wall and it slides out. So you can keep all the connectors connected, and you could spin that with the battery in place. You don't need a test battery, and it will start to work once you start to press these buttons at the same time. So just so you know, it's not as complicated, it's not as dramatic, it doesn't take a half hour. Just take these off. Don't take this whole black part off and remove it from the gray part. You don't need to do any of that. Love that guy's videos. He's shown me a lot on how to fix things, but you know, let's put out a video that's very simple and shows you how to fix it within 2 minutes. And then you're getting to the part here with the sound. So let's go ahead. That's a drive-by. Blaster. Another blaster or some weird noise there. That's supposed to be a stormtrooper. I don't know what he says. C-3PO with the terrible voice. And that's a good R2-D2 sound. So there's these little stickers on each of them in the squares there that show you what they're supposed to be. This, condition-wise, is obviously missing a lot of stickers. Okay, it's almost missing all of them. The only sticker I see is these two up front, and then this yellow one in the middle, and it's missing the red ones. But you can buy replica stickers. You could find the old stickers and glue them back on. It doesn't matter. Not a big deal about the stickers. The big deal is finding one that is complete, and then this system here isn't broken. This battery cover's like 25, 40 bucks if you don't have it. So there it is. Make sure that's on there. And then, you know, it's just getting this to work. I'm sure there are some of them you take apart and you try and you can't get to work, but most of the time you can. The only other damage on this right here is that right there. There's like a dent or battle damage wear there on the corner. And then right here on the door, you can see that right there. It's almost like a burn or, once again, a scrub that did that. So just wanted to make a short video on this. I did another one on the series exclusive where they took out all the electronics, which is cool. It's kind of rare in that sense. Not a lot of people bought it without the electronics, but if you're a vintage collector, then of course you would want that part of your collection, okay? This does not have a box, and it does not have those prisoner pod immobilizers. So that's it. Just wanted to show you that. It rolls really good. Right there, the 1979 on the back of it. It's kind of upside down. Anyway, I'm trying to make more videos as I go along here and I have more time. Go ahead and check out the rest of them. Like I said, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Go ahead and comment below. All that good stuff that you know how to do already and everybody tells you to do. And I will see you guys in the future.